You can't preach democracy and practice autocracy. Senator Dickson slams Tinubu over silence on Rivers State. I was thinking I was going to say something about Rivers State, but since the suspension is 6 months, so I was like, okay, it's not up to 6 months yet. Maybe they want it to be complete 6 months before they talk about Rivers State's matter. People were thinking that it was going to reinstate Fubara that yesterday. I was even thinking it was not going to do any speech because they cancelled it in the morning, but later did it in the afternoon. Well. Senator Seriake Dickson, representing Bayelsa West, on Thursday, condemned President Bola Tinubu's silence on the political turmoil in Rivers State. According to him, the lack of words or action by the president could be seen as a dangerous affront to democracy. He shared his thoughts while speaking to journalists shortly after a joint session of the National Assembly convened to mark Democracy Day. Dickson did not mince words in his criticism to both the Senate's conduct and the president's perceived inaction. Let me start by saying Happy Democracy Day to all Nigerians. Even though one might ask, are we truly happy? Dickson said. Democracy is supposed to inspire hope, but what we saw today in the Senate was a direct assault on that hope. At the core of his concern was the communication from President Tinubu regarding the political situation in Rivers State. The message was read aloud during plenary by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, a move Dickson found highly symbolic and troubling. It is deeply ironic that on a day meant to celebrate the triumph of civil authority, the Senate is endorsing actions that undermine the Constitution. Dickson noted, why read this communication today of all days? It is well. Today of all days, if not to send a chilling message about federal overreach. The senator went further, accusing the presidency of hypocrisy in his approach to governance. You cannot be preaching democracy and be practicing autocracy. Exactly. You were one of those. You were one of those that fought for democracy. You were one of those that were protesting during the MKO Abiola saga. You were there. You fought for this same democracy. Now, what are you doing? This is not democracy that you fought for. This is democracy that you fought for. President Tinubu's speech was beautifully written, but his silence on Rivers betrays a troubling disregard for the rule of law. Really, he was silent. He didn't say anything about Rivers. I was expecting him to say something about Nnamdi Kanu, so he didn't say. Instead, he was giving national honors to people that were dead and some people that do not deserve it. Like Bayo Onanuga, giving him national honors, giving Wole Soyinka national honors. Wow. He emphasized that the issue transcended party politics or personal loyalties. This is not about Governor Fubara. It is about political parties. It is about the people of Rivers State and the survival of democracy in Nigeria. He asserted, if Rivers can be treated this way today, what stops it from being Lagos or Kano tomorrow? Drawing a parallel between the Rivers crisis and the controversial 2023 elections in Lagos, Dickson suggested a broader pattern of democratic erosion. What we saw in Lagos during the election was a blatant power grab. What is happening in Rivers now is a continuation of that trend. He warned, we are sliding into a dangerous place where federal might is used to subvert local democracy. He concluded with a solemn reminder of the historical significance of June 12 and its ongoing relevance. This is not just about one state or one governor. This is about our collective future. He declared, the struggle of June 12 wasn't just about voting. It was about dignity, justice, and the voice of the people. We must not betray that legacy. Earlier revealed that he led a walkout from the Senate chamber on March 20, 2025 in protest against the approval of President Bola Tinubu's request to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State. The Senate approved the president's request through a voice vote, bypassing the constitutionally mandated 2/3 majorities required for such a significant decision. In the statement, Dickson explained that he had raised his objections during a closed session, arguing that the declaration fell short of constitutional requirements. He expressed gratitude to Senator Tambuwal for his strong support in challenging the legality of the declaration, particularly the aspects involving the suspension of elected officials in Rivers State. The decision of Tinubu to suspend Fubara has been met with condemnations across different quarters. It's just been condemned, and still nothing is being done about it. Wisdom Adonai says, go to Abia State. Governor commissioned 14 finished road constructions. You could see the pure joy in the people's face as they could attest to it. Tinubu and the federal government achievement is on television. Nigerians are not ready for the truth. They'll learn the hard way, I'm telling you. If you see the road from what it was before in Abia State to what the governor did, and that is what we say, that you are not the one that will come and praise yourself or say, oh, you are a good president. Oh, you are a good governor. It is the people that would let us know that, yes, you are doing something. And it is evident in Abia State that Governor Alex Otti is loved. He's doing what he's meant to do in Abia State. He fixed roads, like 14 in a day. He did what's it called? Commissioned it. That is what we call talk and do. You can see it. It's not something that we hear audio. You opened the 30-kilometer road. We did not see anything. And you've achieved this, you've achieved that. Where is it? The people are not talking about it. At least people will see it and say, okay, yes, it was the president that did this. The president did this. People will commend you. People will talk about it themselves. But no, you are not seeing anything, but you are saying that you are working. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. But Chagi says one of the senators calling the bluff of Tinubu and his APC. Well done, Senator. You are representing us well, sir. Mark Dambaba says, I thought President Tinubu will showcase democratic values today by overturning his undemocratic declarations on Rivers State, but the meeting turned out to be organized to celebrate and award his allies. Yes, obviously. Even before they wrote the speech safe. You know, he was supposed to do the speech by 7 a.m. and I was like, the president has not said anything, no. We did not hear anything since. The parade, the council, did everything. What's going on? Till we later saw that he came to talk in the afternoon. Oh, probably the person that was supposed to write the speech was not around, or they didn't prepare on time. Because he just came to award people. Awarding national honors. So who? Some of them, what are their names doing there? It is well. Prince Peter says, God bless the people, Senator. Cosmas Chuk says, bold and brave governor, Ijo blood. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.